Hello, friends. Today I will tell you about the 2017 film called The Wall. Before I start the video, I want to wish everyone a pleasant viewing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss new videos. Sergeant Alain Isaac and Staff Sergeant Shane Matthews had been lying in wait for hours, waiting for an enemy sniper to appear. The command sent them here when they received information about an attack on engineers laying a pipeline through Iraq. They were all killed, as well as the security of the construction site. Special Forces soldiers were sent to help, but they were destroyed. Shane Matthews doesn't believe the shooter is still here. He believes that the snipers have long since left their position. Isaac believes that a real professional acted, which means he may still be here somewhere. Matthews doesn't listen to him. He goes to check if there is someone behind the wall where they thought the shooter was hiding. When Matthews leaves, Isaac notices that his optics are faulty. Then he suddenly remembers about his dead colleague. He didn't tell anyone about it, but on a joint mission, he accidentally shot his partner when shooting back from the enemy. After that, he did not pick up a sniper rifle. Once among the corpses, Matthews realizes that he acted professionally. He is already thinking of returning, but then he is shot and wounded. Isaac rushes to help and opens fire on him too. The sniper hits a walkie-talkie, a canteen of water, and then Isaac's knee. He has to hide behind a low wall that was once part of the local school a long time ago. Matthews is lying in the dust. He is in pain, and he is already saying goodbye to his partner. However, Isaac does not intend to die. He tightens his leg with a tourniquet and tries to contact the command to call for help. Then he realizes that the radio station is broken. He makes a small hole in the wall, trying to figure out where the sniper is firing from. Along the way, he continues to talk to Matthews, but he no longer shows signs of life. Then Isaac tries to pull himself together and picks the bullet out of his knee. The sniper fired NATO bullets, which means that he was trained in the Alliance troops and then defected to the enemy. After bandaging his leg, Isaac passes out for a while. When he comes to, the voice of the signalman is heard in the headphones. He asks Isaac to give his coordinates so that the command can send help. He also asks him to identify himself, call signs, and other information. Finally, Isaac realizes that an enemy sniper is talking to him. The shooter invites him to talk. He will ask him questions. If Isaac refuses to answer, the sniper will shoot Matthews in the head to take off his face. After this, the staff sergeant's family will have to bury him in a closed coffin. Isaac agrees to talk. In parallel, he is trying to figure out where the sniper is and from what distance he fired. After making a calculation, he determines that the arrow position is about 1.5 kilometers away. Isaac estimated the nearest points where the sniper could be and invited him to talk. He found out that the shooter used to be an ordinary person until the United States came to his country. Then he went to fight them and did it well. Continuing to talk to the shooter, Isaac crawls to the edge of the wall and sees the dead fighter and the radio station next to him. He should also have water and food left. However, he does not dare to go there. Meanwhile, the sniper reports that he specifically aimed at the walkie-talkie, a canteen of water, and Isaac's leg. He wanted him to stay alive and die slowly from blood loss. Isaac and the sniper continue to talk on the radio. During the conversation, Isaac finds out what kind of weapon the shooter uses and how many rounds he has left. But all these data are approximate. He does not know anything for sure. Finally, the sniper gives himself away while talking on the radio. In the background, Isaac hears the beating of a metal sheet and the cries of ravens. He compares the sounds with what he sees in the optics and realizes that snipers are holed up on a mountain of construction debris. From there, the whole valley is at a glance. Now Isaac is sure that the shooter sitting on the mountain of garbage is a real professional. He's been sitting there for a very long time and still has not lost his vigilance. He was better trained than he and Matthews. Despite this, Isaac does not lose hope of deceiving the enemy, determining his position and killing him. To do this, he takes off his outer clothing and helmet, puts them on the weapon and lifts it all over the wall. He hopes that the sniper will buy into the bait and give himself away. However, the shooter only laughs, seeing Isaac's pathetic attempts to determine his location. The wind has risen. Nothing is visible because of the dust cloud. Isaac decided to use this as a cover to get close to the fighter and pick up his walkie-talkie and backpack. He used his weapon as a crutch and rushed to the corpse. The sniper held him at gunpoint, but did not pull the trigger. He doesn't need Isaac to die right now. However, he punished the sergeant for his recklessness by firing several bullets in his direction. Having dragged the radio and the fighter's backpack, Isaac drank water, ate the candy that had melted in the heat and tried to establish communication, but the fighter's radio station was also disabled. While Isaac was near the corpse, he noticed that his knee was also shot through. He realized that the fighter was in his place, but he was dying for a long time in the desert, talking to a sniper. The shooter continues to annoy Isaac with his chatter, but Isaac does not hear him well. Someone else intervenes in their conversation. The unknown person just turns the radio on and off. At first, Isaac doesn't understand what's going on, because he thinks his partner is dead, but then he guesses that it's Matthews giving him signals. The staff sergeant wakes up and hears Isaac's negotiations with the shooter. Isaac sees that his partner is alive and gives him tips on the sniper. Matthews uses a small mirror to see where his rifle is. Then he begins to slowly crawl towards her. He wants to reach out to her, take a position, and remove the sniper. While Isaac distracts the enemy, Matthew grabs a rifle. Clouds of dust cover his movements. He has already pulled his weapon towards him and is ready to open fire, and Isaac asks the staff sergeant to act more slowly. At the same time, he forgets to turn off the intercom. The sniper understands that something is wrong. To distract him, Isaac fires his weapon and tries to trick him, but the shooter has already figured out what's going on. He shoots Matthews. He returns fire, shoots at random, and misses. The sniper continues to fire at Matthews, and he crawls to Isaac behind the wall. His partner had already moved forward to meet him. However, the shooter kills Matthews a few steps before the wall. He leaves Isaac alive again. Isaac is desperate. He tells the sniper the whole truth about his partner, whom he accidentally shot. And when the shooter interrupts the connection, he crawls to the radio station. Isaac takes a spare part from the dead fighter's walkie-talkie, puts it in his walkie-talkie, and tries to contact the base. However, the sniper is already talking on the radio. He tells the command that everything is calm, and it is possible to send helicopters for Isaac and Matthews, and Isaac realizes that this is not the first time the sniper has pulled this trick. He caught the previous group, killed them, and summoned him and Matthews. Now he's calling for support again. An unsuspecting group of soldiers will fall into a trap. Isaac realizes that there is nothing he can do. He was tired and had lost a lot of blood. Isaac loses consciousness. Later, he wakes up to a raven pecking at his wound. He hears the noise of helicopters. They're flying to evacuate him and Matthews. They need to do something. Isaac builds a hook to pull up his partner's rifle. In the shelter, he picks up a weapon and pulls it towards him so that he can shoot accurately. Isaac drops the remains of the wall behind which he has been hiding all this time. The sniper sees this and opens fire on Isaac. Bullets fly by without hitting the sergeant. He notices where the fire is coming from and shoots at that part of the garbage mountain. The opponent stops responding. He doesn't open fire anymore, and Isaac thinks he's managed to kill the sniper. The helicopters are already close. Isaac gets to his feet, ready for the fact that his head is about to be blown off. Thus, he would warn his people that there is an enemy nearby and it is not safe to land here. However, the sniper does not shoot, which means Isaac really killed him. The soldiers take Matthew's body, put it on Isaac's stretcher. Isaac tries to tell them that the shooter is on a mountain of garbage. Helicopters take to the air and it seems that everything is in order. But then one of the soldiers is killed. Isaac informs the soldiers where they are firing from, but it's too late. The helicopter was shot down and it falls to the ground, followed by the second one. The base calls helicopter pilots, but a sniper answers them. He is ready to ask for new reinforcements on behalf of American soldiers in order to trap and kill them again.